Today I am drinking a lovely cup of cream of Earl Grey, courtesy of Chris from Crispers Book Nook, all the way from Canada. That's good enough. See the bloopers at the end to see how long it took me to say that. Thank you, cheers, let's talk about books. Hey Crusaders! I know it's been a while, and to really sum that up in a couple of words, I've started my first term at university. In fact, I have completed my first term at university. We had to come home a week early due to flooding. But anyway, I am home for Christmas from university, which means that I have a chance to catch up on BookTube and a chance to catch up on making videos. I don't want to be someone who's there and then not. I think the first term was just completely new and there was so much information to take in and something had to take a back seat, and making videos did, but I know that the second term will be a lot more settled and I'll probably get into more of a routine, so I do feel like I am going to be making videos. I didn't even take my camera to university in the first term, but that will change in a second. You will come with me. So I will get more regular again, especially of watching videos, because I've really missed that. So I thought in this video I would just talk about what I have been reading recently, how things have changed a little bit with that naturally, and just kind of more about what's been going on. That is a gorgeous cup of tea, Chris. So to start things off, I am majoring in English literature at university. But this year I'm also taking minors in religious studies and a minor in ethics, philosophy and religion, which is its own subject. It's kind of in one. So kind of looking at the philosophy of religion and the ethics of philosophy, and you get me. So it has been very busy, needless to say. But I have been working my way through the Crimson Campaign. I suppose I'll start with that. I'm really enjoying this book. I can tell it's going to be 4 stars. I've got that much left of it, so I've got through 425 pages of it. I've really been reading it just sparingly when I get a chance, when I take a Sunday morning to read in bed, when I'm not working on essays. So it's been really nice to just have a big fantasy book on the side that is familiar when I go back to it. So obviously this is the sequel to Promise of Blood, and I've talked about it a lot this year and I'm really enjoying it. It's a good sequel. I think it's probably better than the first one, but not enough to give it another star. I suppose looking back, I'd have given the first one 3 stars now and give this one 4 stars, but they're both really fun and enjoyable reads. Flintlock fantasy, there's a lot of military aspects to it, which I am really enjoying, because that is one thing that has changed and I have found about myself with all of that Roman historical fiction. It's all military fiction. So that is the fiction for fun that I have been reading that is not linked to university. I also read The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire. I've left that at university, but that is just so much fun, and if you love Dan and Phil, you'll love that book, because it's them just in the book form, and we like books. As well as, so the other fiction that I have been reading is, I read Robinson Crusoe for university and I actually really enjoyed it. So it is supposedly the first English novel. It was written in the 1700s by Daniel Defoe. It's about a man who gets stranded on a desert island. I feel like we all have heard of Robinson Crusoe even if we have not read it. It's really interesting because it's all about colonialism, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very racist, but I suppose you have to read things in the time that they were written. And this has just been the beginning of so many desert island stories. So, I mean, for the first desert island story, it really does it well, and I didn't realise just how long he was on the island for. And it's all about religion and conversion, and I am doing an essay on it, but I won't go into any more about it. I'll just give you the basis in a BookTube sense. which is man gets stranded on a desert island and has to survive. Ooh. The other book that I've been reading that I also left at university because I don't want to see it any longer is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. Didn't enjoy this one. So boring, nothing happens. I get it, I get the social commentary, I get how satirical and clever Jane Austen is. I just don't appreciate her novels that much. I never thought I would, really. And I don't suppose Mansfield Park is the best one to start with, but it's the one I had to read for university until a lecture got cancelled because of the flooding. Anyway, probably won't be using it in my exam. So as well as those key novels, let me think. Oh, I read Macbeth as well, which also left at university. I'm really bad at that, I am sorry. I love it. It's like a reread. I just love everything about that play. So can't remember the lecture though, which is kind of worrying. But I can remember reading it and talking about it. I've just been reading a lot of poems apart from that. Some particular highlights. I found out that I just adore the Romantics. So I've really been loving Wordsworth as a first generation poet, and then as a second generation poet, Keats, Byron and Shelley are all pretty fantastic. So I've really been loving the Romantics. What else? Who else? We've been doing a lot of sonnets because that's what I did my first English essay on. So I did Wyatt and Spencer, and I think Spencer gets a bad rap, but I really enjoyed his Amoretti. Someone I didn't enjoy was John Donne. I'm not big on the metaphysical poetry. So that's what I've been reading, really, as well as reading lots of different books to do my essays with. In fact, I have, these are the ones, oh, I can't even lift them. These are the ones that I've brought home for Christmas to do my 3 different essays with. And these books range from the Cambridge Companion to Milton and Religious Experiences in the Modernist Novel to things like what Buddhists believe and what the Buddha taught. And let's not forget science and technology and world history. Now you must be really confused about what I even study. So there you go, there's an update for me. Not gone from the reading world, in fact very much in the reading world, doing so much reading that I don't have much to talk about in terms of my reading. So I feel like that's good for this video update. Currently reading what I've read thing. We'll get back on track with a more what's the word? I've forgotten words now. We'll get back on track with a more kind of consistent schedule of telling you what I've read soon. Maybe in terms of Friday reads, that seems to work well. Anyway, please tell me what you've been reading. Link videos down below because I'm so sorry I've not been watching them. I want to watch them. There are just so many to trail through and find them now. So if you've got videos, so if you're a person that I watch, or just generally if you're a person, then tell me down below what videos of yours to watch. Please do that, please, please. Until next time, you know what I'm gonna say? Oh, look in the shadows, guys. I just want to read the Night Runners. Let's just forget all of this and read the Night Runners. Today I am drinking a lovely cup of cream of Earl Grey. Today I am drinking a lovely cup of cream of Earl Grey. Today I am drinking I can tell I've not been in front of the camera for a while. Today I am drinking a lovely cup of Today I am drinking a lovely cup of cream of Earl Grey. Can't say it. The cup's gonna be cold by the time I've said it.